Hey, what's going on, guys? It's me, Travis here, the CEO and founder of PlayerProps.ai. Now, typically with these shows, we kind of just hop right into it. We get right into the grits and the gravy. We find one or two plays that we like. Before we do that, just want to check on you guys. Make sure you're doing okay. Keep in mind, sports betting is not a sprint, it is a marathon. I know we have so much excitement from the first game of the NFL season being later tonight, but please, I beg of you, even if you are not in my community Discord, which is free, you have not even downloaded my app yet, which is also free, and you're simply doing your own thing and maybe just checking in on our YouTube channel every once in a while, which is why you're watching this right now, do not blow your entire bankroll on the first day of the NFL season. We have an insane amount of free educational resources for you to make sure that you guys are doing everything in your own power to curb your losses and enhance and increase your winning. We have a very detailed, laid out bankroll management strategy. Anything educational wise is not behind any kind of paywall because there's no reason to do that. I want to make sure that every bettor on planet Earth has a decent strategy on their bankroll, on how to create their bet slips, how to look at parlays if they want to play those as well. All of this stuff is free, so make sure that you utilize it. Something I stress in every video that I do is, well, one of the things is what I say hashtag bare minimum. Make sure you're doing the bare minimum. There are a lot of free resources just here within PlayerProps.ai, within the app, within the community Discord, within the YouTube channel. There's a lot of free stuff for you guys to make sure that you are as educated as a sports bettor as possible. If you feel that you are the smartest bettor in the world, I mean, you're probably not watching this video anyway. If you feel like you are far from the smartest bettor in the world and you want to get better at understanding strategies, concepts, terminologies, any of that stuff, that is why I created PlayerProps.ai. So please utilize the free resources that are available to you. If you feel like you're not the smartest bettor in the world and you're not doing anything to change that, you're just blindly throwing money on things, hoping they hit without any kind of research or understanding whatsoever, you're just shooting yourself in the foot. Now, I understand the concept of it's your money, you can do whatever you want to with it. Yes. But my job on planet Earth is to make it where you don't light every single dollar to your name on fire. That's why I was put on this planet. That's what I'm trying to do with PlayerProps.ai. So once again, please use the available resources to you. We do not want to see screenshots where you have $100 on a 20 pick parlay for tonight and it shows 0.00 in your bankroll in the screenshot, meaning you've used your entire bankroll on a ridiculous lotto ticket parlay. So again, there's a lot of resources to make sure that you're making the most educated decisions on what you're picking for your bets and how you're picking your bets. So again, utilize all the free stuff. Make sure you guys are eating healthy as well. We want you to stay alive for as long as possible so you can win as much money in sports betting for as long as possible. Stay healthy, drink water, stretch even, take care of yourselves. There's a lot of days and a lot of weeks of NFL season. There's 18 regular weeks. There are a ton of playoffs. There's a Super Bowl, of course, which we're definitely going to see the Miami Dolphins beat whatever the NFC team is because that's a given, right? But just take care of yourselves, take care of your bankroll, take care of your money, take care of your families. And now that we've covered all that stuff, I think it's time now so we can start looking at some plays. Let's see what we got cooking in the kitchen for tonight. Now, I already have on our on the YouTube. I've already every single day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I have a play, like kind of a single play for Thursday night football, for Friday night football, for Sunday. I have four now because yesterday I did Monday night football as well. There is a new show that's happening. There's a new show that's happening on our YouTube channel. It's a live stream, live betting show. And the concept of it is it's called A Dollar in a Dream. So the reason why we do it live is because we're collectively, when I say we, I say me on camera, pulling up sportsbook stuff, pulling up PlayerProps.ai, and then you guys, all my trillions of people that watch these shows and these videos, that you guys are active in the YouTube chat while it's live, telling me your favorite plays. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to build a massive parlay, what we call a lotto ticket parlay. The minimum odds that's required before we finish the show is at least 100x. So we want to turn a dollar into $100 or more. And you should not be betting any more than $100. That's why I titled the show "A Dollar and a Dream," because you're betting $1 for a dream. That show is going to be every Sunday, NFL Sunday, at 11 a.m. Eastern Time, which is 2 hours before kickoff. Because this weekend, which I mentioned this on yesterday's show, I'm going to be flying up to New York for the U.S. Open Men's Final. It's on NFL Sunday. I'm not going to be able to do it on Sunday for NFL Week 1. So what we're doing is we're doing it at 11 a.m. on Saturday. It's Thursday right now. Saturday's 2 days from now. Set your alarms. Click the notification bell on our YouTube channel, and make sure you guys are, set your alarms and whatever. Make sure you guys are going to be there for that. So I'm going to now switch over and find something for Thursday Night Football that we haven't already talked about. So the play that we were already locked in, which I think it was Sunday. We posted a video and we talked about Zay Flowers receiving yards. Now, let me pause real quick. If you don't have the app on your phone and you've watched at least 2 of these videos, please let me know in the comments why, because it doesn't make any sense. It's free to download. And it's not just, you don't just download for free. There's an insane amount of free value that the app offers. You have the Discord for free. You have these YouTube shows that we do, these informational, educational videos that we do for you guys. And then also, you see here on the screen, NFL receiving yards, 1,000% free. So once you have the app on your phone, every single day there's NFL, you can switch and change this to Sunday or Monday if you want to target those specific games for those NFL days. But yeah, NFL receiving yards. It's going to be free all season. So there's no reason on planet Earth that if you are taking betting even slightly seriously, that you shouldn't have this app on your phone. Free Discord, free stat, free videos, free education. Take advantage of what is free. Again, that's what we call the bare minimum. Okay. So now we covered all that stuff. If you watched any of my shows this week, I've mentioned that I don't like receiving yard lines that are under 40 unless there's a certain situation that supersedes that personal rule that I have. You're going to see it's sorted by percentage difference, which is normally with everything on our site for the predictor. So it's comparing the available line on FanDuel right now to the AI's projection. So FanDuel says he's going to over under 9.5. Our AI's saying he's going to get 16.42. The lower the line, typically the bigger the difference. That's how it works. Because if it's like passing yards, for example, you're never ever going to see a 73% percentage difference, because passing yards are at minimum like maybe what, depending on the quarterback, like 220 yards lines or something like that. So because there are a lot of people that FanDuel offer that are, I mean, you're pretty much just, if it's under 40, I think it's a crapshoot. So I don't like to attack it. So you're going to see all these things here, like, oh, 73, that's amazing. But again, yes, it's pretty much double, but don't look at it as the AI is doubling the line. Look at it as what is the true difference. So between these two, it's roughly 7 yards difference. We go one more down, it's a little over 11 yards. And so when you actually get to, let's just say Rashee Rice here, it's only a 7.9% difference, but there's about 5 receiving yards difference here, which is almost the same as Hill. So he's got 7, Rashee Rice has got 5, but there's a massive percentage difference. That's why I typically like to focus on the 40 plus, because if you see somebody around 20% percentage difference and their line is at least 40, it doesn't matter if it's over or under, that's something to definitely look at. So keep that in mind. There's a chance that Hill may not get a single reception. This is 9.5, I mean, that's pretty much him with a 1.5 reception line probably. Doesn't seem like he's, FanDuel's saying he's not going to get too much action, which is why his line's that low. But let's look at some non-free stats here for you guys for tonight. Let's look at pass attempts. Not anything too crazy here. This is actually, I don't like this too much, but when you're something that you're going to get good at, if you're not good at it already, is thinking about game script when you're betting. You want to, before you pick a player prop or a bet in general, you want to have in the back of your mind, what do you think is going to happen in the game? I've seen a lot of slips in our Discord and the Facebook group and everything that people are actually putting counterintuitive or there's some other words for it as well, non-correlated plays, I guess you can say. So essentially, let's say, for example, you think that the Kansas City Chiefs are going to destroy the Baltimore Ravens. Let's just say that's what you think is going to happen in the game. If they're going to destroy the Baltimore Ravens, that means towards the end of the game, they're not going to be passing the ball. They're going to be running out the clock if they're up by a lot of points. So if you think that's going to happen, would you go over 37.5 pass attempts for Patrick Mahomes? No, because if they're going to destroy, they're going to spend a lot of time in the second half running the clock. So I would not touch a 37.5 line. If anything, maybe go under. But with that game script and looking at PlayerProps.ai, it doesn't match up because even though he's technically AI's higher by a fraction, if that game script is in the back of my head and I see his projections at like 30, like a big 7 difference, then yeah, I'm going to say, okay, I think that they're going to destroy. The AI is backing up that theory. Let me attack the underline. What you shouldn't do, again, you want to kind of correlate your plays. What's going to happen with one team? What's going to happen with the other team? What do you think the final score is going to be? If you think a team is going to destroy another team, you want to target the winning team's running back because, again, they're going to run out the clock. If the team that's going to be getting destroyed, you may not want to target the running back rushing yards because if you're down by a lot of points, what do? You pass the ball nonstop. So then you want to target their quarterback or their receivers. So that's you have to, before you ever lock in any bet in the NFL season, you have to have some idea in the back of your mind what is going to happen in this game, what needs to happen in this game for this event to happen. Because if you're thinking, again, a team's going to destroy another team, you don't want to go under maybe on running back rushing yards because they're going to run out the clock. That gives them more opportunity. So just have those things in the back of your mind. There's not really a big difference on anything when it comes to the passing stats. So I mentioned when I was talking about the difference, but you want to pay attention to the true difference. So he's got 20 yards difference here. It's only 7.6%, but he's got a 20-yard difference from what the AI is saying to what the line is, and he's got about a 13-ish passing yards difference. 20 is not bad. I don't know what my minimum is yet with this new tool because we just, like I said, this is the very first time that we had NFL built in. 20 is not a bad start. I think if you can get the percentage difference to 10 for passing yards, it's probably unlikely, but if you can find 10 or higher, that's probably part of what we would call our trifecta of things we're looking to attack. There may be something for NFL Sunday, but right now we're just focusing on Thursday for this show. We already looked at receiving yards. We can look at receptions. So receptions, I think, so I know I said I don't like under 40 receiving yards for a line for receivers. Anything that's under 40, I don't really try to touch. But receptions is kind of different. I don't think I have a minimum. Well, my minimum is, it can't be 0.05 because that's essentially asking, is this player going to play in the game? We know Isaiah Likely is going to play in the game. We know Mark Andrews is going to play in the game. He's actually the AI says he's going to go under. The sportsbook say he's going to go under. What's his underline right now? He's a 58.33% implied chance. But I don't think I hate that one. Mark Andrews under 4.5. He can get 4 receptions, he can still hit. Alright, I'm gonna look at some other stuff quick. feel like this is a pretty big number here. I don't want to touch Derrick Henry quite yet because I want to see how not the Orioles, the Ravens are going to be using him. It is interesting that our AI is saying he's 40% percentage difference on the under, but I want to see how he's utilized before I touch that. So don't force that play just to force that play. Okay, so out of everything, I think I'm leaning towards... this play here. I think this is the play we're leaning towards. Mark Andrews under 4.5 receptions. I said in all the other shows I've done today that you don't want to focus too heavily on the past data, specifically for teams that have a lot that has changed. Baltimore hasn't had a lot that has changed. So I guess you can kind of factor in the fact that he only covered this line 3 out of his last 10 games, including the playoffs. Well, not including the playoffs. Oh yeah, he got hurt. So he's still kind of coming back from the injury. He got hurt on this 11-16 game. So that wasn't even a full game. So maybe they're going to, even though he's got a full offseason of getting healthy, maybe they are going to try not to force him at 100% and give Isaiah Likely some action. But yeah, let's go under 4.5. I think I have decided that the play of today for Thursday Night Football, even though I've already done one, which go back to the Sunday show we did. I believe it was a short, so just go to the shorts on YouTube and look at the Sunday show, or open up your email. I sent you guys the email of all the picks we have. But yeah, Mark Andrews is what we're locking in here. Took us a second to get there, but we got there. So, as I said, with everything else, take care of yourself, take care of your bankroll. Don't do anything crazy. It's a marathon, not a sprint. Discord is a free app to download. It's our Discord server, our chat room in that free app is free to join. This app is free to download. The education we provide within the app, within the videos, within the Discord, all that stuff free. So utilize the free stuff, do the bare minimum, and stop lighting all your money on fire. Good luck tonight, and hope to see a lot of green screen shots. See you guys.